Yes, a very wonderful good morning to you, beautiful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM, the People Station. Yes, and welcome to a brand new day. Yes, it is Tuesday, the month of December, 9th day to be precise, and the very year of 2025. And so the time check right about now is 7:33 this beautiful morning. Yes, it is time for another edition of your favorite and wonderful breakfast show, that is the Global Review and Issues in the News. Coming to you live from the studios of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM, the People Station in the capital city of Mina. Yes, this is the program where we take a step back, widen the lens, and look at the world as it is. Stories shaping the nations, the events redefining societies, and the headlines influencing our everyday life. Alright, while I was doing the introductions, yes, Mr. Apaya just walked into the studio this morning. Good morning this morning, Mr. Apaya.
Good morning, beautiful listeners of Badeggi Radio. Thank you for always staying right here with us and believing that you're going to have a nice time being with us. Good morning once again.
Alright. Alright, like Mr. Apaya said, you're going to have a nice time with us. So sit back, relax, and stay with us as we explore the global stage together. So, Mr. Apaya, before we go into the newspaper headlines, something happened again yesterday. After what happened on Sunday, where we had early hours of the morning, we had the news of the coup happening in Benin, and also how the president Talon over there, invited the Nigerian forces, of which our president benevolently, sent the Nigerian Air Force over there, to help thwart the coup over there. And even though a whole lot of Nigerians are saying that so we have these bombs and you're now wasting it on coup plotter, bomb that you can waste on insurgents. We won't even call that one waste, because some people are saying that the bombs that were being dropped in Benin were a waste. You could have used it better in the forest of Nigeria, where these insurgents are having their bases and their camp. Some late yesterday evening, news came out of Burkina Faso that one of our jets, one of our carrier jets, talking about the C-130, had to make an emergency landing in Burkina Faso, and immediately 2 crew members and 9 passengers, who were all military men, were immediately arrested over there. Now, the military junta over there, talking about the Alliance of the Sahel State, the AES, dropped a statement that they were not authorized to enter into their airspace in the first place.
Of course.
So what brought them there? The emergency landing and arresting these particular officers. Now, people are trying to juxtapose, Mr. Apaya, that are we not having a situation where, after what happened in Benin Republic, was that what was going to happen again, maybe in Niger or even in Burkina Faso or Mali? Is Nigeria now being an antagonist to this particular fellow West African states, even though they have already, removed themselves from ECOWAS and already created their own alliance of the AES? And also now, the Burkina Faso are saying that right now they are on high alert for any unwanted aircraft, only unidentified aircraft will be neutralized. Somebody said something about a war brewing in West Africa.
Yes, it is. And if you look at it, all these are francophone countries.
Exactly.
And like I was explaining to you yesterday, the reason why you are having this thing predominantly it is in West Africa. But why are you having French colonies having this type of rebellion? It's because of the process of colonization. You understand? It is something that has to do with you forcing you to abandon your own cultural heritage to adopt that of French. And whatsoever, if you take something that is not really yours, it's only a matter of time. It will come to the open, and you realize that yes, you see you are being marginalized or whatever. Then you have to revolt. So that's what is happening. The colonial masters colonize their colonies using policy of assimilation, direct rule instead of indirect rule, just like the British use police of association, they associate with you. Before you know it, gradual by gradual, they get into you, get what they want. So you can now see the rebellion is predominant in the and it will continue. It will not stop. Like I said, if you push somebody to the wall, the next thing now is is going to feel a kind of a reprisal, a reversal, or whatever. Now, talking about what happened yesterday, it's a very dangerous trend, and it now tells you the level of desperation. But unfortunately, why Nigeria? What do we stand to gain? Didn't we know the implication of breaking into somebody's airspace? Why should you? Because of desperation. Why don't you use that same desperation in dealing with Boko Haram and other terrorists disturbing us in the country? The North is there. It's now left on its own fate. These bandits are coming on the broad daylight, do their kidnapping, adopt people, go to the bush, do all manner of things, go to TikTok and all other social media, post videos, images, show video of how they are humiliating people, innocent people, and even daring the government. Yet you cannot, scramble any of your fighter jet to go and deal with them. So it tells you the level of desperation, and it's a very dangerous trend. This is democracy. We have to understand that democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and whatever you're going to do must be for the best interest of the people. So you now, abruptly, you don't even wait for National Assembly to debate on the issue. You see the need of scrambling a fighter jet to even go as far as trespassing into somebody's airspace. What if they shoot down those
yes. Mr. Paya, real quick, you said something very important, breaking into somebody's airspace.
It's a very serious bilateral
yes, because why I'm saying this, when US said they were coming to Nigeria, all of us were shouting, most people were shouting, the territorial integrity, the sovereignty, and this one and that one of the country. Now what are we now doing to what happened in Benin Republic? Because why this thing matters, why I'm bringing this issue is that first of all, we entered their airspace without authorization. That is a break of law. Now the AES is describing the incident, that is the Alliance of the Sahel States. They were described this as a violation of sovereignty and international aviation rules. They condemned the entry as unfriendly and in defiance of agreed procedures. As a result, the AES has said its air and anti-air defense systems have been placed on maximum alert and warned that future unauthorized flights may be neutralized. Say Baba.
Baba, you're welcome to the house.
Ekubela Baba. Jubala Baba.
I'm not in the mood. Because I'm not happy with what is happening.
Baba, nobody happy like this with what's in the happen.
C-130. C-130. C-130, C-130 is a multi-role aircraft.
For transport and...
so C-130 can serve as a transporter. And then do you know one thing? C-130 can be adapted as a bomber. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
You can adapt C-130 to be a bomber. And then do you know the type of bomber? Because of its size, it will carry so much ammunition, but the speed is not there. It's not because it's not a fighter jet, but it can do a lot of damage. But again, C-130 is not much in production. The spare parts are very difficult to find. So where are they heading to? They miss their road. What are they doing in Burkina Faso?
Baba, nobody knows.
That is number one. Number two, we have to be very, very careful. They are pushing Nigeria into a bigger war.
Baba, can we say needless war?
Apart from being needless, there is that you see, we have, I don't know who are our policy advisors. Neither do we know whether there is consultation, whether the military, the security or defense platforms, whether there are consultations. You understand? You can't fly into Cotonou and bombing without National Assembly saying go ahead. Because virtually you are going to a war. And now, with what others are saying that it's a rubber stamp National Assembly, you do, and later on come and say, I've done. And you say, or your mandate will stand. It have its dangers. Do you know why? Because don't drag us to have a conflict with Russia. Do you understand what I mean?
We are with you, Baba.
Do you understand? Don't allow a situation where we now come into conflict with Russia.
With Russia, yeah.
Because number one, we have no defense agreement with America. We don't have a defense agreement with Britain. We don't have a defense agreement with France.
Nor with China.
Neither do we have a defense agreement with China. Our own internal security is almost overwhelming. So I don't know who is advising the president, but I trust the president is a very smart person. He can't take chances. Funny enough, if you were still under ECOWAS, was there an emergency ECOWAS agreement? Do we have a ECOWAS apart from ECOMOG that was to quell a civil war in Sierra Leone and in Liberia? And then the issue of Yahya Jammeh after election has been won, and he refused to go. Do you understand? And we have to go there to take him out with, sort of peacefully to give Adam Barrow a chance to continue. Are you listening to me?
We are with you, Baba.
Do you understand me? Now, these francophone countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, decided to form a bloc. They have their own internal problems of terrorism, which is more or less a destructive movement, of which at a time we went to Mali to support Mali against the ISWAP in Maghreb. And then gradually ISWAP has moved into Nigeria. And then located themselves around the Kainji Game Reserve. Yes. And then when there was that incident of explosives being detonated in a village near the dam, we say it's terrorism, that they made a mistake. They were putting a bomb together and it went off. Or the bomb has been put together and then with the timer, and the timer
before time.
Before the bomb was smuggled into the dam. But the theory that bomb was to target the dam, nobody look at that aspect.
People looking at it as a mining operation, but which was too much.
But excuse me, sir, when you are talking of mining, that environment is not an environment where you use explosives for mining, because there is no geology that gives you an element of hard granite or sandstones. Do you know sandstone?
Sandstones, yeah.
Yes. You know sandstone?
Yeah, sandstones, yeah. Not that thick, not that tough to break, not that hard to break. Not that hard to break, yeah.
You see, the point is that you cannot use such quantity of explosives in mining. It doesn't
match.
It doesn't add up. So, as far as we are concerned here on this platform, we are suspecting the fact that explosion there, that dynamite explosion, that mishap is a terrorist action. And eventually, when that situation evolves, and then the Nakurawas, the leaders of ISWAP, and whatever they call themselves, were arrested and then taken to court, what follows? Series of terrorist action took place around that Borgo area. And up to now, there are people that are still in the terrorist camp. The former Subeb,
yes, the chairman,
Dr. No, and they said they should pay 70 million. They paid. They are still under
detention,
under captivity. That is not detention.
Captivity.
So when you look at it, you find that it's a picture that is gradually becoming clearer. Are we going to war on behalf of France?
That's how it appears to be.
And if you are going to war on behalf of France, and Russia, Wagner, have been in Mali, I don't know whether they have vacated, but there is an arrangement between Burkina Faso and Russia. You can see the soldier leader of Burkina Faso have gone to visit Putin not once, not twice. And he has a very good standing with Putin. And then when you look at the technological advancement of anti-aircraft systems, and
but do we have that in Nigeria?
Oh God, don't ask me.
See, well,
what I know is that there used to be an anti-aircraft guns, which you find in most of the airports, like Lagos. When you are landing to Lagos airport, you will see some soldiers on your right hand with anti-aircraft guns. Those are old systems. Now what is there now is more or less surface-to-air missiles. Nobody use basic anti-aircraft. It's
that is manned.
Remnant of the colonial, the World War, Second World War. It's now more or less advanced into surface-to-air, and then where there is a radar system that will lock into the aircraft that have strayed into your airspace, and then the guidance is radar guided. The missile is guided to target the aircraft, and even with a C-130, which is a very slow moving, it's easy to get rid of. Because if you can get F-35B hit, as it happened in Iran, and then as it happened with the Houthis in
Rwanda.
Houthi is a Houthi in Rwanda.
No. Sorry.
I'm not saying Hutu.
Okay.
I'm saying Houthis.
Okay, Houthis.
Or in the Gulf of, in the entrance to the Red Sea, Bab el-Mandab, where the American forces were driven out, and then the carrier, the carrier group have to withdraw.
Yes.
Are you aware?
Very much so.
I'm saying Houthi, not Hutu.
The Houthis and the Tutsis.
No, I'm not talking of
the
Tutsis.
No, I'm just like synonyms, Baba.
I'm saying Houthi.
Houthis, yes.
H-O-U-T-I.
Yes, Houthis, yes. Say, Baba. But Baba, real quick, Baba. You always say when America tell you they are coming, they are already there. Now, from the reports I was reading yesterday, they've already been sending most of their distance to Ghana. Most of the heavy equipment are being sent to Ghana currently, with their a whole lot of equipment, and already reconnaissance missions already going on, surveillance missions already going on in Nigeria. Now, the C-130 was heading towards Tamale yesterday in Ghana, maybe to pick up something, but along the line, they went off the radar and changed course to Burkina Faso.
Was it deliberate?
That is the question, Baba.
If they're heading to Tamale for what?
They were heading to Tamale.
I said C-130, most of them are retired. Most of the C-130s, Tokumbo Niyai, scrap. It's a good aircraft because of ability for short landing and takeoff.
Doesn't need a runway to
run.
Doesn't need a big
runway
to run,
and they can even land on
a rough surface. Yes.
We can land in your football pitch.
Yes.
So, but we can use diplomatic relationship if we have any
with them,
but what I still what I'm looking at, our leadership should sit up. We have been, can we say, careless?
Yes, to some extent.
Have we been enjoying the democracy?
No.
Have we been enjoying the let them suffer? We are eating.
That's what we'll be enjoying. The reverse. Okay, but you just talk about now the rule of engagement, the procedure for you to engage into war. This is democracy, where you are representing the people of interest. Whatever decision you're going to take that is detrimental, there's going to be detrimental in future, you have to notify the people. How can you go into war with another country without notifying the citizens?
National Assembly. The
citizens must be aware. The National Assembly is the representation of the citizens. Yes. So you have to communicate that, and even the National Assembly, if need be, they will have to do what you call a public hearing to tell you that this is what the country is about to go into, so that let it have a kind of the consent of the majority, so that in future we will all be
when they remove Fubara, there's a consult National Assembly.
No.
Is it not after it has been removed?
And Vara now is now,
He's
within the presidency now.
He's even thinking
he's a rumor of
defection to the
Let it
APC.
defect now.
So you can
But
see how
the point is that does defection gives you a political age?
no.
Somebody defecting into your party, will the people vote? Does governors defecting to APC, does it guarantee APC mass votes?
No.
Is there any guarantee
No.
of a massive votes? Have the life of the people improved?
No.
Will there be people that will be joyfully say we are voting again for APC? The Buhari syndrome is gone.
Which one?
Which almost looks like a cult.
Almost.
It's almost like a cult.
That's true.
So who do you see have that type of Buhari's aura now in Nigeria?
But the disappointment Nigerians receive from Buhari is definitely going to, break that cult. Nobody will be initiated again. I doubt if there is any, a man, no matter your integrity, no matter your quality, that will make Nigerians go mad, go gaga, the way they did during Buhari. Because Baba say it's almost a cult. In fact, that cult has millions of Nigerians being initiated. Because you help people that don't even have money to eat will go and get money to buy scratch card and send it for Buhari because of the belief.
And
but that belief,
and the belief was that this is a saint, this is a patriot, this is uncorruptible, this is above board, this is a deliverer, this is a Messiah, this is the second coming of Christ. Permit me to say so.
It's reached that crescendo.
Yes,
it's reached that crescendo, Baba.
I mean, as if it is it's promised, the promised.
like I see we have reached the El Dorado, the promised land.
The promised land, the Canaan land.
No, it is the promised Messiah of the locality that will come and take us out of
liberation,
that will liberate us from poverty
and all the vices, social vices.
So, but in the end of the day, everybody became disappointed.
Honestly,
because no master plan, apart from school feeding, which a lot of people made money out of it, and apart from cash transfer, which a lot of people made money out of it, and that couldn't be accounted for, and then struggling to keep naira, and then struggling to maintain fuel price with the queues, and then what will you say is a single achievement of Buhari?
No, you just listed very the prominent one. Apart from that, homegrown feeding, which have actually helped some household to have a window to which they can feed themselves and have little resources, and the cash transfer, in the history from 1999, no government have actually dished out money that gets to the downtrodden directly without hindrance like that.
Giving money to people without encouraging productivity. How does it do? Where did you end up today?
Our leaders, as if they come to power without preparation, without plan.
Like you now throwing money on the street.
So instead of now saying throwing the money into the people on the street, well, let's just have a channel through which we can ferry the money to your account. That's what actually happened.
It's not a question of look, excuse me, sir. It's not a question of ferrying the money into your account. No, it's not that. It's beyond that. Ferrying the money to your account. Nobody dash you money in Europe.
You have to earn it.
You have to earn the money. But what we are looking at it, was there a deliberate arrangement to create jobs? Was there job creations? Was there empowerment?
There was
not
the
talking
empower.
of empowerment, not empower. That's not empowerment.
Okay.
I'm not talking of governors distributing wheelbarrows.
I'm
not talking of Mrs. Governors delivering, distributing grinding corn grinder. How many people lost their hands in trying to grind petrol-powered corn grinding tomato grinder?
Many people.
And then you give people freezer,
refrigerator without light,
and then they don't have light, and then they have to pay for NEPA, and then what are you going to refrigerate? Pure water. And then you see small children hawking pure water, pure water, pure water. How does that add? They don't even go to school.
Or they give you Jinchen machines,
And then a lot that are now a Jinchen ward in the general hospital. Do you know that?
Of course, very
So
well.
when you look at it, and NAPEP is symptom of poverty. I'm sincerely.
No,
I'm saying
it is.
Yes,
because when they were bringing the issue of NAPEP in California, over 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 saloon cars, Volkswagen, were taken off because of emission. Then I was suggesting to the person that was in power then, why don't you talk to the California Volkswagen America? These vehicles that have been recalled because of emission issue, why don't we bring it here? And then have a taxi, interstate taxi, city taxi. And then from there, why can't we think of assembly plants? Bring Volkswagen to assemble vehicles here. Localize it. They laugh at me. So look at this madman. Why can't we just buy a PEP that can carry into local? Then our village Mina has become taken over by NAPEP.
It has, honestly.
So, and the person who are telling that NAPEP is not an employment. Kabu Kabu is not a job. There is a scrap yard of NAPEP now. They cannot make money because of cost of the fuel. You are only working for the filling station. You are not making money out of NAPEP. Do you know that? It's an indices of poverty. And you agree with me?
Very much well.
That young men that are supposed to be in the factories, assembling equipment, producing equipment, are ending up with NAPEP.
Of course.
A whole lot.
So when you look at the security environment and you look at our involvement in Benin, I don't think the government of Benin has been stabilized. I'm not sure.
No.
Have you?
In fact, like
Have the president been seen?
Baba, you have said it
Up to
yesterday.
now.
Because somebody was telling me that probably the president is in Lagos.
Very possible, Baba. Very, very possible.
And
Anything
Because
possible.
there were gunfire all yesterday throughout in Cotonou.
French are still.
And then
looking
do you know
back.
Cotonou is not bigger than Mena here. The only thing that is in Cotonou is the port. And since we say every goods must come to Lagos port, why should we bother ourselves about trying to interfere with what is happening in Benin Republic? Except on the other time we're sharing boundary with them at Nikki end, Babana end. We have a boundary with the because the same Ebariba, the same Busa people that are here are across the border there in Cotonou, in the Republic of Benin, in Dahomey. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
And then there is also unthinkable theory that when it comes to element of the confederation, that the Republic of Benin will become part of
Nigeria?
Niger State.
Niger State? Okay.
And then we are going to use the deep seaport of Cotonou to bring our goods into Niger State, and having a super highway between Cotonou and Jaba. Because people are already thinking in the event of eventuality. I don't want to go too much into that theory. There is that theory of eventuality. Because when somebody group himself into a particular geographical corner, and they give emphasis to its own geographical ethnic group, other people will be thinking unthinkable. Do you understand?
Of course.
Because now they say Imo River is open into the Atlantic. So why shouldn't it be a port using the Imo River as an entrance? the lake, the Imo Lake. Have you been studying events?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That means they say the heartland of Igbo people. It's not landlocked. We're looking at geopolitics. We're looking at security. We're looking at social cohesion, and then unthinkable issues. I don't know. Let's go ahead.
All right, let's move ahead. Still on the events that unfolded yesterday, Baba, we had our very own Mama, yes, talking about the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria being conferred with the title of, forgetting the title, but while the governor was making his speech,
she went and told him
to stop. She's giving him 5 minutes.
And I give you 5 minutes.
If you don't finish what you are doing, I will off the mic.
And
Baba, inside governor and First Lady,
who is more superior?
Baba, I'm asking the question.
Ask the State House protocol.
Mr.
You see,
you go to where democracy is.
You know one funny thing. Have you been seeing the wife of Trump?
Not at all. Melanie, you don't see Melanie out. Very few occasions.
Not even prominent on the in the media.
Yes.
The current prime minister of do you know the wife of Putin?
No.
His family, do you see them?
Not at all. North Korea, Kim Jong-un, you don't see them.
Do you see
Xi Jinping? You don't see his wife.
Xi Jinping, have you seen his wife?
Not at all. Never.
In public functions?
Not at all.
You see, that issue of local government, of not paying the local government, and Adeleke and his family bring their wealth to be sustaining their own state, of not kowtowing to Tinubu's windfall. The ground free roll. Also, Adeleke has left PDP, but he hasn't joined APC
yet. Yes.
Then for that woman, Mrs. Tinubu, to go and embarrass and insult
a sitting
governor, I mean, I think is a little bit off-road. I don't know. I don't know. Because these are situations now where a lot of things are happening.
It is.
Well, I don't think protocol has been followed, and I don't think rule of law is any longer followed.
But while you say something, you speak about family, you have given an instances of some leaders, world leaders, who actually hide their family, don't allow their family. Any government, right from time immemorial. But I've read a little about Islamic world from 18. If you look at the 5 Orthodox caliphs, if you see how the old rule, if you look at Khalifa Usman, one of those things that give his government a very terrible challenge is because of the involvement of his family into his governance. Ever since he allowed his family to enter, these are Orthodox caliph.
But
the involvement of his family.
That one is far off. Do you see? Have you seen Victoria Gawan? Do you know the wife of Satafa Abelewa? I was with inestimable Awolo. Saolo. They say his wife is inestimable. What do you call it? Help me now.
Inestimable.
He described his wife.
All right.
Please help me.
Let's look
from
for
from
it.
the word esteem.
Estimate value.
Okay.
It's from the word of
estimated.
No, you don't. You are not a journalist. We that were hanging at Daily Times newsroom, we know what I'm talking about.
A jewel of inestimable value.
God bless you.
Thank you, Baba.
This one, you see, these Mina boys. You know, problem with Mina boys. Most of them are illiterates. Even those who went to school they don't travel. Kifin and then they want to join issues with us that are international.
I want to challenge you because you are battling with the phonology. You understand?
It's not the phonology. You see, at the age of 71 to 72, my memory is dim.
Yes.
My mental, my processing, my capacity to process information and bring it quickly is reduced. And I'm struggling with even the spelling. And I'm telling my boy here, my son, and they assisted me to bring it out. And you that you are prodigal, because you are now a tout, roadside tout. Roadside tout. I can go back to my village. Do I claim to be coming from Mina? What are you giving me in Mina? To my contribution in Mina? How much have you contributed to my well-being in Mina? How much have you paid me with all the free knowledge I'm granting you here every day? Badeggi Radio is an open university.
Our commissioner have told you.
Commissioner?
Before she left,
before she was dismissed, and nobody dismissed. But dismissal, okay. She's a liability, she's a disgrace. Okay. She said she helped me.
She wanted to touch her.
So kawai da aka bani kuɗi. Tun da wannan gwamnatin ta shigo, mutum ɗaya shi ya bani 100,000 shine Umma Kolo.
100,000.
A cikin Niger, gwamnatin Niger, mutum ɗaya ne ya bani kyautan 100,000 Umma Kolo. Wanda kuma ya sake bani kyauta saboda mutuncinmu na dan garinmu ne shine lafiya ne. Lafiya ne mutumin ba da iyayen shi kakannin shi mutanen ba da ne.
A wannan bai cikin gwamnati, wannan shi ma na nashi.
To shi ma yana nashi ne. To waye kuma babu sai da abulolo kuma har gobe.
A wannan.
Don tsakanin last year zuwa yanzu abulolo ya bani abin da ya fi miliyan 20. Ba.
To ajiye wannan.
Kaka ajiye.
Ajiye wannan.
Ba wani kuma a nan Niger.
Ajiye wannan.
Ko kaga CV dina? Ko kaga na ga quotation dina government house? Ko kaga na rabe na rabe? Ko ga na je wajen wani sarki ya bani note zuwa wajen gwamna? Ko kaga na je wajen jarar baban gida cewa da Allah kai musu magana ne a yan man a gutsuro man?
Baba ban so ka shiga wani layi.
Ana gaya maka ne because ni bari in gaya maka. Azumi iri biyu ne. Akwai azumi na musulunci in lokaci ya zo na kwana 30. Akwai azumi kuma na ido, cire idonka a kayan kowa. Kayan al'umma ko na gwamnati ko na individual. Ban gaya maka na shiga jirgi da Dangote ba a London. Kasan Dangote ba shiga first class. Can shekara 15-20 da ya wuce. Business class ga kujerar shiga na kuma dan makarantar mu ne a birnin Kudu Secondary School. And I managed my business. Ina ta kallo na don na sai pillow. Ka san wannan pillow?
Karamin pillow din nan.
Okay. Soft pillow. I like soft pillow because I will sleep very well. So muddin baka da kwaɗayi a kayan mutum komai bagun shi wallahi ƙarya ne. Banza ne. Because so long you are not a beggar. You have control your mind from materialistic. This Rolls Royce now, it's beautiful. So now I'm going to go Rolls Royce in London. Wallahi tallahi. Mercedes 500E. Allah ji kan bawo kwantagora. Sai buga mota nace ba ya fi karfi na. Ko nan kure ya ba ni pista nace ba na so.
How you go maintain now?
How can I buy tire?
How you go maintain now? Not true now. You self check out.
It was still part of your house.
Because I want to pack myself. Say I've become weak. You
have a
who bought Rolls Royce to show that president, he is the president.
The emperor.
The emperor president.
Say Baba.
So please, how? Tafawa Balewa, you see wife outside. But you know the Tafawa Balewa daughter was my classmate at Bayero University College.
So Baba, looking at this
practically.
Yes, looking at this, Mr. Pai, can we say the ex-president Buhari, Mr. Rest in perfect peace, was it right in kind of closing down the office of the first lady, looking at what
he wasn't right because he never do with clear questions.
You know what? If you look at the comparatively, can you compare anybody with late Mariam Babangida?
No, not at all.
In terms of African woman,
elegance, intelligence.
Apart from elegance, no. you see,
composure.
Each presidential household, they used to have a pet project. But that of Madam Babangida stand to the test of time.
Better life.
Better life. Even the headquarters is still there. And the account is still there. Wow. Despite all effort to throw spanner into ownership and the possession and the funding and the rest of that. She left a legacy. You understand?
Yes.
But let's not waste much time about
but it's good for this.
But is she not the same person that slapped somebody in the National Assembly?
Yes.
If she can slap somebody in the National Assembly, she could have also slapped Adeleke. Do you know that?
Yes, now, Baba.
And if she dare slap Adeleke, you think Adeleke would spare her?
That of course, you think
Adeleke will spare her?
No, he won't.
Baba, history.
He won't, Baba.
History never forgive or forget. Some history about. Buhari cancelled the office of the first lady and the wife of the president, but she was still prominently doing some certain things involving the family. You can see how the family came into the government through the back door. That's why the fact that Buhari gathered media and saying that
and they make so much money.
Yes,
that even the one that's selling scratch card. The one that was selling
selling scratch card become a trillionaire.
Dollar billionaire.
You don't believe they change overnight.
In 2015, in that same year Buhari came to power, I know of a friend who was actually trying to help his secure appointment in road safety. In 2015, before eventually, overnight became a super rich. Now, what I'm trying to bring here, very important, that will serve as a lesson. Any leader who try to bring his family into his government, that government is going to be ruined. From record, from history, from
are you talking of Hunter Biden, that went and have a contract with Ukrainians using the father's office, and eventually still have a case of illegal possession of firearms,
yes,
and also some element of hashish, drugs. Hunter Biden and the father forgiving him before he left office. Correct.
Very, very correct. History is there.
Even this 4-1, there was a time he walked his son
out of the Federal Executive Council meeting.
But somehow I told you before I liked Tinubu, but Tinubu have no cabinet. Tinubu have no handlers.
Okay, you mean some certain things are supposed to be handled by your aides.
The protocol of the office of the president. It's not a tribal thing. It's not no.
It's a serious business.
It's a serious business. Professional people, planners, advisors. You weigh issues before you jump into it. Don't you see those who are working with Trump? Don't you see the caliber of those who are working with the Trump? Don't you see the Peter Haggis, who is the defense war minister? He's a combatant. You talk about that who never saw no knockout.
The blast of a knockout and sound of a gun.
So when you look at it, the scarce opportunity, some people have an opportunity that was never thought procured, and instead of making good out of it, they blew it. Tinubu somehow blew the opportunity he had. Because coastal highway, in the civilized societies, you don't put a highway on the coast. Yesterday there was a earthquake off the coast of Japan.
Yes,
and the whole town was shaking up to Tokyo, and the tsunami was the alarm of tsunami was raised. So if you have a coastal highway and then the waves comes and sweep everything away, what did you do? Is it a loss or gain? And then look at the delta area where that coastal highway will transit. Do you know how much you are going to spend? How much per kilometer?
Those places are muddy terrains.
Not
that
even
needs
muddy. You have to
concrete
sunfill.
technology.
You have to
Yeah.
recover. You have to rebuild. You have to recover.
You have to sunfill before you do anything. Anything. Most of them
And they are talking about 7 billion naira per kilometer. And then, how much is your own here? My brother.
Around only 7 billion.
No, our own is relatively
Cheaper. How much?
now. 1 billion. 1 and 7.
6 billion difference.
1 billion.
1 billion
Per kilometer.
This.
I know you will want to say it's a very flat land. It's not
The geomorphology,
yes.
the geology.
but whatever.
Did you sunfill? Did you recover any swamp?
But if you ask, did you how do you compare us with someone? The one is
7 billion.
That one is a sedimentary now. This one is basement.
Mina, what is
Mina is
what is
basement.
geology of it?
Mina is basement.
So,
The granite, although it's an old dead stone, and that's why when you drill, sometimes you don't have water.
Water, yeah.
Baba, you have to stop asking questions. The most important thing is to have the work delivered.
Which work?
What areas now?
Which work?
Get our ass come back, Baba.
Get our ass come back.
Get our eyes back.
And then, what about the one-legged? They do one leg. Why can't you concentrate on the other leg?
Baba, small.
How can you wear trousers with one leg?
Baba, small.
Which small?
Small, little
What are you
by
going to
little.
deliver? What are you going to show people as your
Baba,
legacy?
Baba, don't worry.
What are you going to campaign?
We will commission something. Don't
What
worry.
are you going to commission?
Baba, don't worry. We'll commission something before we go.
The specialist hospital.
We
that
will
have
commission
been
something.
abandoned.
No, Baba.
The teaching hospital that has been abandoned.
Baba.
The human roundabout that has been vacated. You went and tamper with the Bakungu roundabout. The legacy of Taliban, which is centenary tower, and then the train.
And the train.
That end with
It end up. I saw it behind on the bypass. I saw it at Yango. Have you been to Jos?
what part?
Museum? The trains that were used in gold and in tin mining in 1920s are still in the museum.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a small museum here?
So if we have to, then we have to go and collect some certain things from Ngongwa.
Very important. We have to retrieve something.
So we have to retrieve it from
We have to
Yango.
retrieve
You know
it
there is a
from
museum there, UK
Bello before. Yes. I don't know if it is still functioning. Is it still functioning?
It's still there. It's still
Where
there.
there is the relics of First and Second World War rifles.
They sit there.
Why can't we take that, buy it back, that train?
Yes.
You know, the Wushishi tramway that is in the railway station is what they copied. So, but this one now, since we have copied the Wushishi tramway, we will bring it to
The museum there.
the museum, or when we have our permanent radio, you know, we're hanging here. But at the time we have our permanent location, we will go and build that type as a sort of
state radio house.
Which one? Which state radio house?
Who be this Mr. Pa yourself?
What are you talking about?
And I have to tell you, because
state?
Baba,
we have our
Baba, all these Mina boys,
like
ba.
asking more.
All these Mina boys, Baba. All these Mina boys, ba.
Wait, me sometimes in Chicago.
All these Mina boys. Ana magana abin ga kana da mutane baya.
Especially Mina boys, illiteracy, ba karatu, sai bagu, sai packaging, sai papa, sai hauka.
Yeah, Mina.
Yeah, Mina. Kakunan? Bagu, look at your abattoir. How dirty is your abattoir? Anybody who saw the condition of that abattoir, they sell meat, you will not eat it. Go to your. Do you have an abattoir? Plenty is in the provision of water and the process of food processing. Plenty zinc. Akwai mina maganin mina akwai ruwa a fara me yasa ba ka da kunya ne ka kalle ni ka ci aiwa abatuwa fenti ne problem din abatuwa
ai dan fara kenan daga
amma fara kamar yaya shekara nawa na abatuwa ke haka ya zama abun kunya
ayyukan na da yawa ne
ai da ka jawo a kanka ba da ka dauko a kanka ba
an dade bai ayyuka ba
ba to yanzu da wanda ka dauko ba ka dauko daidai karfin ka ba
za a gama ku dina
yaushe za a gama
a dina gaggawa daga shedan gaggawa daga shedan za a gama su
what are you telling me
za a ga
English and then translate gaggawa daga shedan English
ya
kai ba ka shiga mai ka samu mu
makaranta ba su je makaranta
ba su je makaranta yaushe za a je kasuwa dare
wanda akwai kasuwan dare kuma
kasuwan dare ba
ai mun ga mun we've transformed the kasuwan dare da
into where the now where the center of marketing of snatch phones
abin ga ba su ne complex fa kenan
ba headquarter satan waya
baba
ka sai da waya
baba na economic center bi that
economic center which economic center
okay tell me one economic is still remain the economic half of it.
Yes now
if you go there you see
baba billions of naira worth of business go down in Obasanjo complex
ya za a yi ga GRA da area commander police station kuma ka ce naki abin ake
idan yan iska sun fito suna bin mutane da bukake polisawa ba gudu su yi
ba ba su dama su shi mai ba ka da
ba su dama ba a ce duk wanda ya rashin hankali a harbe shi ba
wa ka ba wannan odan
da aka fasa bututun ruwa zuwa cikin garin Minna waye je ya ce duk wanda ya fasa shi zai kwana lahira da wata board ke kokari ta turo ta ruwa aka je aka ta vandalizing bututu did you people make any effort?
Not at all, no any effort at all.
A karshe limaman ku da suke karya a mumbari suke cewa suna siyasa ba sun ce ma yaran ma da aka kawo jiya ba sun ce karya ba ne ai duk wanda ya ce karya yaran na ba sace su ba in yana da kunya da zai risani daga abin da aka bashi.
Ni see Ebile yesterday when they received those boys those children,
yes,
I said anybody who joined the van wagon of saying that that kidnap was the fox. The honorable thing for you to do that yesterday is not even appear.
Not even say anything.
Not even not even appear in receiving
those boys. Yes.
But shamelessly, I see some of them, many of them appearing there. And when we are saying, is it because it is not your own child who was being adopted? That you even have the infantry, have the guts, have the human mind.
The first pictures
inside the bus
of the children. If you see how tattered,
how honest,
how rubbish.
But now, from one of the children, he said they just gave them a trampoline to sleep on the floor, and they asked them not to make any noise, or else they will beat them and not return them to where they are coming from. So those children were sleeping on the bare floor, trampoline. One way see the trampoline sleep on top of that. For God's sake, Baba. In a country, in a state that has a government.
And they still have an aircraft to go to Cotonou
to bomb. Another one go, they go season for Burkina Faso.
Honestly, there was a misreaction yesterday because I was looking at faces. We looking and interpreting things.
Are you allowed to go into that?
No, Baba. The governor said that Governor Bago assured the public that the remaining children still in captivity, and the remaining children. So at least we are acknowledging now that
we have agreed.
Yes, we have agreed now that it is no longer an ox.
So
yes,
we have agreed.
Yes, we have agreed now.
No
be lie.
Are you going to call the BBC lady to go and come back, and you are going to retract what you said?
Because that's what the governor is saying.
And those malam who appear on a pulpit to bunk and
say it's fake, the political malams.
We will listen to your sermon this Friday.
Now, Baba, conflicting reports. This is coming from the Daily Trust. Sources reveal that the children were dropped off at a location between Luma and Wawa towns in Borgu local government. Luma and Wawa. So, Baba, it's conflicting. We had rescued, and now we were dropped off.
They were dropped off from between Wawa and Luma now. Don't you know Luma? Don't you know Wawa?
I know Wawa. I know Wawa. Yes.
That is the area where the ISWAP was arrested. The leaders were arrested. Wawa.
Yes.
When you are getting out, the junction to Agwara on your right, Kayama
on your
heading
left.
to Kayama on your left.
Have you ever witnessed how whether through film how terrorists are making exchange between their?
But this is not an exchange. Look, let's not go into details.
Let's not go into details.
Mr. President have done well.
Yes.
we hail him.
Yes.
There's no price
Because
that is,
too
too
much.
much in getting their rescue.
No Ribado's office have done very well to allow communication. But the unfortunate part of the whole this bulabalu is inability for us to take charge of our environment. And then to unnecessarily play to the gallery that nothing happened. It's unnecessary. You don't manage media like that.
No.
You don't approach media like that. There must be element of composure, comportment. There must be element of sensibility, of ability to communicate properly. And then there must be a spokesperson who will be giving you
real-time update.
Thank you very much. I want you guys are Facebook
data boys.
This is our state. We Nigerians, we are broadcasting globally, and but we must have a constituency. This is our constituency, and we must speak. There's one thing I will want to use this medium to say. It's not marketing. It is your own government. You do it how, but there's going to be life after governance. In this situation, if you are dealing with issue like this, you don't involve your local media. Once you invite a foreign media or a foreigner to tell your story, once you have an issue, the way he's going to overblow the issue, because you have a kind of misunderstanding, the way he's going to blow it is going to be detrimental to your government and to your state. But by the time you are using local media, this is our environment.
Exactly.
It's for all of us. So however you want to do your transmission, how you want to disseminate the information, it is still comes around. It's so bothered to you. I'm saying this and I get the back of the fact that yesterday, Baba, you are the owner of this radio. Forget the fact that whether you have the fracas with government or whatever. If information of that magnitude that's supposed to be properly managed and be disseminated, and you are not aware, even when they get to the hand of government of Niger State, and your radio is not aware, believing that there is a fracas or whatever, are you not doing the service your own self? Okay, now we have a freedom to broadcast, and we're doing that.
Must you be aware?
What I'm saying,
must you be on their good books?
what I'm saying,
Must you be one of them?
are we not now discussing the issue? Can this prevent us? Did the constitution give us the power to look at
Let
it
me
now?
tell you one thing.
Yeah.
We know more about this saga.
Yes,
They
they
themselves,
don't know.
beyond the government of Niger State. The moment those children were being released, I was alerted that night. Look, when the Yauri, when
The kidnap of 25
the girls
in Maga.
Before, I've told you it was in the night.
Yes.
Before the announcement of the children who have been released, I got alerted 2 hours in advance.
But you said we should keep mum.
Because we don't know whether somebody somewhere will be thinking that we're
frustrating the effort of the security.
So if somebody decided not to do with you, so what? Life goes on.
But it's not about personal.
But was they do with you? If somebody decided that he doesn't even want to see you, but he cannot stop you from leaving, so leave him alone. Let them do their thing in Aronka. After all, have they not been wandering from one trouble to another trouble? Is there any day that they will not come and run into another confusion? And look at it now. Every day they must take a left leg into an issue. So why should you worry yourself?
We are trying to see how we can employ a mechanism for damage control. No, you have to control the damage.
Damage for who?
Baba, you cannot.
In our car.
Okay, Baba.
Answer Baker.
Okay, Baba. You remember when you talk about that dynamite in that location, and you hinted that it's an attempt to bomb the dam. And you can now see from this arrest, and then we're talking about the prisoners.
And then eventually the dam was not bombed, but the ISWAP people were arrested in that area. And then now they kidnap these children for them to be freed.
In that same area.
That's the area. Have you put enough surveillance in that area? Have we put enough surveillance in those localities where you have these soft spots? Did we plant even secret services, the CIDs, fully armed, sleeper cells in those areas with proper communication? We don't. We didn't.
Now I want to ask one question. You might not have the answer, but it might appear we try. Does the Niger State governor have data analysts?
Who is data? Who analyze what?
Those who will analyze data as they are coming in.
Is it important?
When you having a raw data,
is it important? Is it important? Is governance to that level?
Any governor
is governance to that level of security analyst? Is governance to the level of looking at situations and then seeing what to be done? You think everybody is like you? You think they are smart to understand that these locations are weak? Let's put let's put even a training center there. Even let's say there is a police range where the police go. We go there every month to do training. Do we just say, okay, let's keep something there so that we put our eye on that border? It's people that are advanced. And so long you privatize power to become your personal thing, you continue to wobble here, you jump here, you jump there, you continue to create confusion for yourself because it's public thing that you are privatizing. Why should the wife of the president abuse a governor? Say if you don't talk, what about if the governor walk away? So okay, carry wahala, now they go home. Yes. How will it be interpreted? Since it's your business, it's your celebration. Oni, bye bye, But do you know that Oni is under the governor?
Very much.
And even Oni misbehave, the governor will say, Oni, you are no longer the governor.
Yes, go.
And that's all. Go to any court. The power to appoint the Oni is with the governor. But for the wife of the president to come and challenge the governor was elected. Your husband is elected. You are not on the ticket. You are not on that ticket. People are talking about the problem in the security aspect, debating that security in the National Assembly, in the Senate. You are inviting them for dinner, for lunch.
Serious matter has been discussed.
The senators are now being reduced to houseboats.
Our mommy said we should come and eat.
Our mommy said we should come and eat.
A very big feast. That's so now.
You don't understand.
Baba, what we were discussing, Niger just dropped a communique again.
Niger?
Yes. That every merchandise coming from Nigeria into Niger must be stopped and searched.
What are we now? So we are
just dropped now.
For security reasons. People of particular concern. Persons of particular concern.
What does this tells us?
It is telling you that the knot, the knot is tightening. They are going to tight their own borders. They are going to tight their airspace. They are not taking chances. They don't want you to smuggle arms
into their own country.
Their opposition. They don't want you to create.
Don't invade them.
Opposition in their country. And they bring in Achilles. Is he not a transporter? Why are they transporting into Burkina Faso? And then you know it can land in any locality.
Yes, any terrain at all.
So while we are where they are divorcing,
yes,
they are first we are the marriage.
We are marrying them.
We are marrying them.
Marrying who?
While they are divorcing France, Nigeria is marrying France.
Marrying France.
That's how it seems, Baba.
And what did you benefit? Coastal Highway.
Though Macron promised to give us some military support.
When?
We don't know how soon that is coming, though. But that was the promise on Sunday. No. And immediately after that promise, we saw the Nigerian Air Force going into Benin immediately. Immediately after the promise. So maybe we're expecting military support anytime soon, though.
When?
As soon as possible, I guess, Baba.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible, I guess, Baba.
When Alpha jets, two of them crashed at Kainji base.
Baba, I sure say, Baba, that one I play on the original one go na enter Benin. That one I no sure say.
Those ones are scraps.
Those ones that they just repair.
Alpha jet, we don't retire.
They test run them. Those ones are for test run, Baba. So just on Friday, 17 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly defected back to the APC.
So congratulations, now.
Baba, Wike also came out yesterday to say they are not going to allow PDP to die. And we know that these 17 members that defected back to the APC are loyalists.
What are you talking?
Of Wike.
Yesterday, immediately after meeting with the APC governors, President met with APC governors. Suddenly,
he invited Fubara to the State House.
But excuse me, do you know what is amazing? The energy we are putting into trying to get governors to be party, to get Nigeria to be APC party, the whole of Nigeria to be majority to be APC. But do you think that will determine the 2020?
Not really.
Okay.
No, not
Are
at all.
there communities now that you can go and shout APC and people will welcome you?
But if he stone you for some places, so. If he stone you.
Oh, is that the last election of local government you have? Are you think that you are going to replicate that? Apaya, because you are Mina boy. What are you planning?
Baba want to know us to expose our political intrigue.
What are you doing?
We won't tell you now. You know there are some confidentialities you maintain. You know, in politics you capitalize somebody's weaknesses. So we have identified some weak spots we're going to capitalize on.
Ebile,
Say, Baba.
have you read Bible?
I don't read small, Baba.
Matthew chapter 10. Verse 24, 23, 24, 25.
Okay.
Can you read it for him? Find it. Matthew chapter 10, verse 23, 24, 25.
Nobody they carry Bible go pulling it. The big Bible where they carry go na Naira, and we have it.
What is it?
It says Matthew chapter 10, 23 to 25. Instruct disciples facing persecution to flee to another town, promising the Son of Man's coming before they finish Israel, and emphasizes that followers should expect. No, sorry. This is an AI something. Let's go into the Bible itself. Okay, it says, when you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. 24. The student is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his master. 25. It is enough for students to be like their teachers, and servants like their masters. If the head of the house has been called a Beelzebul, how much more the members of his households?
Chapter 10.
Yes, Matthew 10, 23, 25.
What about chapter 20? I mean, verse 20.
Verse 20. Give me just a minute.
Do all your Bible studies.
It says, verse 20, chapter 20 says, verse 20, I beg your pardon, chapter 10, verse 20 says, for it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. 21, brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. 22, you will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. 23, when you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes.
We have all the antidote.
So
we have all the antidote
for this.
You remember?
Baba, you see not in this country that a woman or people were sworn with Al Quran to take 200 naira to vote for Goodluck Jonathan. It's there now. BBC.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
so we have.
Go ahead with the headlines.
All right. Away from that, let's go to some more headlines today. On the Punch newspaper, as we leave the Daily Trust newspaper this morning, as we have the bold headline which says FG defers 70% of 2025 capital project to 2026. 70%.
Deferred. So there is no need of 2027. There is no need of 2026 budget.
We will not forget 2026 budget.
No need.
Because 2024 still they run up to now. 2025 still there. Will they carry 2025 over
to 2026? So capital project, we are not getting any. No need of any new budget.
Next year. Yes, let's finish this one.
No budget.
No budget.
No budget.
Wahala.
No budget.
All right. Away from that, we have a POS takeover. FG ends cash payments in MDAs.
That is not a story. No more cash. No more cash payment.
Yes, no more cash payment. And we have a killings US delegation hold talks with Benue clerics, monarchs.
Go to Daily Trust. What is the front page?
We just left Daily Trust now, so let's go back to it again.
There are some women that were killed.
All right, on the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Yes, we have the bold headline which says a rival ECOWAS union detained Nigerian soldiers after Twatin coup.
Front page.
Yes, we are still on the front page. Our latest news. Well, that particular story is no longer on the first page. I think it has. Okay, we have 7 women protesters killed in Adamawa. Yeah. Yes, I think I've seen it. Yes, with a little bit insight. Yes, that story was trending yesterday of a convoy, though. So let's look at this story. It says that 7 women died while 11 others were injured yesterday during a protest in Lamurde local government area of Adamawa State. Daily Trust gathered that the women were protesting what they termed a delayed response by the military to calm tensions between Bachama and Chobo communities of the LGA when the incident occurred. The women who were seen holding leaves blocked the movement of troops into the area, accusing security agencies of delayed responses and biased interventions in favor of the Chobo community. However, during the confrontation, sources said the military allegedly fired shots into the crowd and 4 of the women died on the spot, while 3 others died in the hospital. It was further learned that 11 others who were injured are currently receiving treatment. They came out peacefully carrying leaves, begging for security. Instead, they were met with live gunfire. While the Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Fintiri has imposed a 24-hour curfew on the Lamurde local government area following the incident. Mr. Paya, people who came out to protest, we are being killed. We called you, you didn't come in time. And all of a sudden, they open fire on them for whatever reason.
This is Nigerian democracy for you. No comment. More than that.
The Lord is our strength. All right. Away from that, more stories. Tinubu invites Fubara after meeting APC governors right there. So we are expecting Fubara in the presidential villa, as you know, where we are expecting he to also, move over to the APC soon. All right, we have many children killed in RSF drone strikes on Sudan kindergarten right there. And away from that, let's get more stories still on the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Bagudu, skilled youth key to Nigeria's $1 trillion economy. We have no place for military rule in West Africa, according to Barrow. Yes, it says no place for military rule in West Africa. But we're already having some already.
Okay. Maybe it's understanding of Africa is Nigeria.
Nigeria only because
it's in Nigeria.
The Deputy President of the Senate and First Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Senator Barrow Jibrin, has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for swiftly approving Nigeria's military intervention to help foil a coup attempt in the Republic of Benin. On Sunday, the prompt deployment of Nigerian forces following a formal request from Benin's government played a decisive role in aborting the coup and restoring order in the neighboring country. In a statement issued by his spokesperson, Senator Barrow praised President Tinubu for responding without hesitation to Benin's appeal for assistance, describing democracy as the only acceptable form of governance in the modern world. The senator stressed that military rule must not be allowed to resurface in West Africa. Military rule has no place in our society. Democracy remains the best option for our sub-region and continent, he said. Instead of this back and forth, do the right thing.
Democracy, not the type of democracy that have the character and characteristics of military.
Exactly.
A democracy that have some of the features of military. I can't understand how you call it democracy and you want to invade other countries without notifying the people, without notifying the National Assembly. This issue are debatable issue. You have to debate it, you understand, and you must get a two-third majority support before you can go ahead and do whatsoever you want to do. Now that you have gone into them, now Burkina Faso have brought down one of our dictators, they arrested our military men. It's because you, in your own democracy, you have no, if it is America, a single soldier in America matters a lot to them. A single citizen of America, anywhere you are in the world, once you have problem, the whole American feel the whole America is having problem, and they will do all that they have to do to make sure that if you are in the captivity, they get to rescue. If it's a problem, they get you after that problem. But our own now, you see the deputy senate president coming out to say this thing. Okay, did the president consult you? Was this issue being brought before the National Assembly? The time for how you want to buy fighter jets, you understand? Those Super Tucano, there was a debate that the issue must be brought to the National Assembly. Okay, they took it to the National Assembly. Buhari, at a point, unilaterally take that decision, remove money from the government coffers to go and even buy before they even debate the issue of the National Assembly. So that one, to some large extent, is justified because at that time the country is in a state of war, and we actually know those need that firearms to deal with the situation and on ground. But this one, you have a war in your own backyard. You did not even talk about that. This Senator Bauda is talking. His own state, Kano, now is now joined the league of state that is being bedeviled by insecurity. Bandits now and other criminals are now getting their way into Kano, which was not there before. You understand? So once Kano is affected, Jigawa will follow suit because they are sharing boundaries. So you can now see what is happening. This man is the deputy senate president, but look at where he's speaking. This is how democracy works. Somebody will come and take a unilateral decision instead of you to come out and condemn that act. If I thought the president scrambled a fighter jet to a place in Niger, in KB, in Zamfara, other places without notifying the National Assembly, you can still debate it, but at least it will, have a kind of majority support because we are in a state of war. But you are now living your own problem. You are facing another person's problem. So how will that now end you name? How will you be remembered for coming to do something that is palatable to the people? So I think this National Assembly that has been accused of being rubber stamp, I think the deputy senate president is a kind of a buttressing that argument that yes, we have a rubber stamp National Assembly.
Exactly. So real quick, before we go, we need to talk about this. As we have a Kebbi 10 billion naira, the Kebbi state governor has provided a 10 billion naira art loan for extra 1,300 seats. In the current situation we are having,
most of these governors, what they are doing, in order not to lose this the cut off number they used to give them, they will in anticipation pay so that the people, the pilgrims who will want to come and pay, they will now be paying to their coffers, so that even at the end of the day, if there is a shortfall, it is not the government that will take the burden away. This thing has happened even in Niger State last year, in the sun.
So now, when you are talking of this, somebody somewhere just sent me a message that Nigerian action in Cotonou, and then the aircraft straying into Burkina Faso, consequently will lead to the airspace of Mali, Burkina Faso, down to Niger being closed. And then the following airlines will be affected in their operation from Nigeria: Royal Air Morocco, Askai Air, Air Cote d'Ivoire, British Airways, Lufthansa, KLM, Royal Dutch Airline, Air France, Ethiopian Airline, Turkish Airline, and all private jets northbound and the westbound, two from Nigeria. As a result of this act.
And if you are not careful about it, there's going to be a very serious collateral damage, because if you have Niger, where you are border, if Niger can close their airspace where you can have hover through Niger, or prepare for your gunship to bring down your aircraft through that axis to the other axis. If they close down, I think the only alternative this thing will be that of Badeggi from Lagos, right? So they can even wait for you. So you now put yourself into something, a kind of collateral damage, because they will be waiting for you.
Exactly.
All other alternative route, you have to come in. The space is being closed down.
So now there is also another breaking news. I don't know how true it may be, but it is coming. I don't know. I think there is element of
from the source we hear.
I don't. These pictures I'm seeing, I've seen it before. It's fake. It's fake.
It's fake. Let's get confirmation first.
All right, and still on Kebbi State, we have a review of Kebbi State at 205 budget revealed that 1.359 billion naira is earmarked for the purchases of 1,000 fridges and freezers, averaging 679,800 naira per unit.
Well, somebody is telling me here that 2026 Hajj Governor Idris allocate 10 billion naira.
That's what we just read now.
For 1,300 Hajj seats, exceeding water, health, and education budget combined.
Yes.
That's what we just read now.
Yes. We are getting there. Small by small.
And Baba, you see all these type of things. Sometimes, if you are not so prudent in your management and some of the things you do, you give okay. Already there is issue of this Christian genocide in the country, and you see a governor that is supposed to live in a circular manner, doling huge amount of resources into a particular faith, and already the whole world is watching you. These are some of the things that you'll be using against you. You understand? So this is an act of worship. You allow it to happen. If somebody going to Hajj is one of the pillars of Islam, but for those who have the means,
Yes.
religiously, if you don't have the means, God doesn't ask you. You must get the means. And they say you should go and borrow. You can only borrow if you have the means of paying back. You understand? You don't want to go into religiosity, but that's how it should be. That is one of the pillars. If you don't have the means, nobody force you.
Nobody
So don't take government resources and say you want to do this thing. You're not going to get any reward.
Yes, and if you must do what is good for the goods, is also good
for the gander.
For the gander to
pay for this one, pay for that one. But how can we be investing our money into religion affairs?
Yes, exactly. Do
you understand?
Yes,
I know some people before people miscon. What we are saying, do not pack hard-earned resources
to pay for religious ventures.
By the time, if you have enough, you have fixed all the school, fixed all the hospitals, fixed all the infrastructures. You feel you have no any other
thing to do again.
Okay, now look at things like this. Because from the money, if you have a very level playground for people to get money, people will now get money to go to Mecca and go to Jerusalem. You understand? But not on the contrary, taking government money that you're supposed to buy medicine on the hospital for both Muslim and Christian and every other person. You say you are paying hard for few particular individuals to go and do what? You understand? It's an act of worship. Yes, fine. But they said you must have the means before you can go. So government must stop this act of taking government money to sponsor some people to go to either Mecca or Jerusalem.
Jerusalem at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yes, I think you are very correct. All right, away from that, let's take more headlines before I take you to the Facebook page. We have the NNPP chair saying joining APC will guarantee our failure. Yes, according to an NNPP chair right there, saying joining APC will
What about
LP? Yes, Abure faction inviting wrath of the gods, according to Abia LP chairman Oti.
What do you say?
That the Julius Abure faction, his faction is inviting the wrath of the gods.
What way? What way? Come talk to me.
All right, let's get some
Get it.
Yes, the chairman of the Nanadi Usman-led faction of the Labour Party in Abia State, Emmanuel Oti, has accused the factional national chairman of the party, Julius Abure, and the supporters of allegedly violating the April 2025 ruling of the Supreme Court. He also dismissed the recent Congress conducted by the Abure-led faction as a kangaroo exercise that violated the law. Oti, who addressed journalists on Monday, said last week secured an order from the Abia State High Court stopping the conduct of the LP Congress nationwide, but expressed dismay that the Abure faction disobeyed the order. He warned that the action could attract the wrath of the gods.
Not let me. I don't know whether I can get.
He said, so if you are going contrary to the law of the land, the gods will hit you. If at the end,
no, listen. There is this. Obedient. Yes. You know, since Obi now is Obi. I don't know where Obi belongs. Is it a brave faction or an Nadi faction?
Well,
I think it's together with the Nadi faction.
It's Nadi faction. Because even the people are calling it
Nadi faction. Is it? Are they fielding Obi as an independent candidate with
Betty
as a running mate? I hope he will pick my call because they are looking for agreement.
Okay.
No agreement today. No agreement tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Obedient.
Yeah, good morning.
So, can you introduce yourself? This is Badeggi Radio.
Hey. Good morning.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Ahmad Rufai Kalim. I am
Obedient.
I'm an obedient.
Okay, tell us what's happening, because there is a Abure faction and the Nanadi faction. Which one? Because the Nanadi faction say they have got a court order that stops Abure from parading himself.
Yes, exactly.
Then tell us what's going on.
Well, in Labour Party, actually, Abure's tenure ended on 4th of June in 2024, and he has been sitting there illegally, claiming to be Labour Party's chairman for all this time that has happened since 2024. What we do know is that Labour Party is not a divided house. The Nadi, I'm coming. The Nadi will be. Hello?
Okay, yes, go ahead.
The Nadi is now is the substantive chairman we have today. She's in charge of Labour Party because she was nominated by the National Working Committee of the party.
Go ahead.
And the leader of the party, which is her, that's a story. That's the governor, Governor
Alex Oti.
Alex Oti is with her. He is the leader of the group because he's the most senior right-wing person in the Labour Party. He is not with Aburi. Okay. So far, so good. We are going to go into a convention anytime from now. A 34-member National Working Committee was inaugurated by Nenadi Usman last week, And Abure is trying to also, knowing that Nanadi is making moves and have written to INEC for the convention, he also went ahead to start his own convention. He's had problem in Adamawa and Gombe states, and presently I can also tell you that in Nigeria he was taken to court to stop the convention. So that is a subsisting legal backing for him to stop. And so far, in Sokoto, he went to do one convention there for the state too. They are going ahead to do their thing illegally. That's the way we see it.
Now, what is the position of INEC?
INEC has continued to leave his name on the dashboard of or on the website of INEC as the chairman of Labour Party. However, we consider that as illegal. We consider it as because if he didn't get there via popular vote, INEC is still writing on the website that he is there via a court ruling in Nasarawa. That has been overtaken by so many events, and they still left it there. We still consider that INEC is working illegally.
And have you taken INEC to court?
Well, INEC was in court with all of us, and INEC backed us initially, and then rescinded much later to follow Aburi. We don't know what is going on about that one.
So that's why INEC now have recognized Aburi faction.
Yes, on their website.
But is it on the legal aspect? Is INEC has INEC identified Aburi instead of Nanadi?
It has not been repeated since the new INEC chairman came, but the former INEC chairman recognizes Aburi's faction.
So have you now presented your case to the new INEC chairman?
Yes, that was why we wrote to him last week and gave him a 34-man National Working Committee, nominated across the country by Nenadi Usman's.
Have you got a response?
We are waiting.
Now, what about your relationship with ADC, African Democratic Congress?
Well, our position with them is very simple, very, very simple. That we want to join the coalition. Yes, we want to join the coalition because that is where all that is the coalition that all the opposition groups within the country are going to challenge the present government in power, the present APC government in power in 2027, right? And we have said we want to join because our principals, including OP and Nadi Usman that we just spoke about, and other high-ranking members of Labour Party, really do want to join the coalition. However, we do not want to repeat what has happened to PDP and what has happened to APC. Today, PDP started because there has been gentlemanly agreement that was not put on paper.
Okay, you want to put agreement on paper and then you take it to court to stamp?
No, we just keep it with us that we have agreed on this issue.
Okay, okay, you want an agreement in black and white written, and number two, if it is not stamped by the registrar,
we do not know. Okay. I cannot stay here and tell you the destiny of that agreement, whether it's going to go to court for stamp duty or it's going to be kept just in the file for references.
But are you aware that by July or July 2026, all the primaries of conventions of those who are to contest, according to INEC, has to be done?
Yes, sir. I can assure you that before December 31st, this issue will be resolved. it will be resolved, that whether we are joining or we are rescinding. But I can tell you that between 55% to 60% of all have agreed in what do you call it, to join. You know, we have agreed in principle to join.
Okay, congratulations.
All roads are not lost. We have like 50 to 60% intention to join.
But if I may come in, Machina said the Ruamijina said the Itache, is your wife not a woman leader of APC?
Well, that's the political my wife is let it be known that my wife has her own political destiny. And she has been with CPC, and she was a member of
CPC. A woman leader.
Yes, but somehow we met, and she is now a woman leader
of APC.
Yes.
And therefore you and they are obedient. Hey,
I am. I'm very obedient.
Voila. So when your wife they distribute rice and
I will just go somewhere and sit down and wait for them to do their thing.
So one leg in APC, one leg in ADC.
No.
When your wife got rice for distribution for Christmas,
not my leg. She is herself. No,
let's be realistic. The wife is producing rice and turkey for Christmas. And are you not eating part of that rice and turkey?
From where?
Your wife they distribute turkey and they are telling me now, yeah.
No, I don't think you can turkey.
Have a nice day.
My house is a democratic house.
Okay, good day. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think I know. But talk about my coordinator coordinator, woman leader APC, special assistant to the House of Reps and speaker. One number 4 temper. I'm supposed to have 410.
All right, thank you very much.
So I have a very distressing news.
What happened?
Yes, they said there is an ongoing crisis now in Kwangila. It has been Alagbado, very serious. These talks are terrorist crisis, and it has been on since Saturday.
Yes.
So we are using this medium to call on the security agent
yes.
quickly.
PPRO.
Yes.
Let's get in contact with the PPRO Asiabiado so that men can be mobilized immediately. To talk to the PPR so men can be mobilized to that particular surroundings ASAP. We were talking about that particular issue when he was in the studio just last week Thursday right here. So real quick, at the civil defense, the Nigerian police, every security agency, please be well aware to move to those particular areas right about now. So while we are trying to get in contact with the PPRO, let's get some messages on our Facebook page.
Hello, good morning, sir.
All right, you're already
Good morning. Please, we are not aware. I don't know if you can speak to us for 1 minute or two.
I'm in a class session and a conference.
All right. So I think best thing, you can just drop him a message so he can read that message and swing into action real quick so he can know the severity of the situation.
Yes.
All right. While we are waiting for that, Ibrahim Saleh is saying good morning everyone in the studio. Happy International Anti-Corruption Day. We are live in the world where your joy give people problem and your problem give them joy. So be careful who you call your friends. Watching you live from Kuwait City. Thank you. Umar Dazimi says when you've been living in hypocrisy, the truth will continue to threaten you and it will continue sounding like evil to you because it bruises your ego and exposes your dark sides, vulnerabilities. Don't bite more than you can chew and don't make promises while climaxing. Above all, not do pass yourself. Stay true always. Thank you for that one. Ibrahim Saleh says as Niger State concludes its 1 week capacity retreat for newly appointed and elected council officials aimed at improving productivity, accountability, and transparency in governance, Yakubu Mustafa Bina of the News and Current Affairs Department of Prestige FM, writes on the expectations of commissioners, designate and elected council chairman in Niger State. All right, this is lengthy. I can't read this, but thank you. It is seen. Hello, good morning. How was your day? Says Umar Yaya Yusuf. Thank you. Julius Samuel, good morning to you too. While Ali is saying the whole thing looks so embarrassing because Nigerian Air Force know that they can't just enter another country airspace without asking for permission, and given the fact that Burkina Faso are not member of ECOWAS, I don't know when we started acting like Israel, and we are crying of sovereignty when Trump made a threat. Exactly. Abubakar Mohammed Denjuma says, good morning everyone in the studio. Good morning to you all, my able click. God bless Badeggi Radio. God bless you all. Thank you for that one. And while we are waiting to get that connection, let's take it to the phone lines. We've gotten the connection already.
Yes, let's see.
All right.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yes, you are live on Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM now.
Thank you so much. Good morning once again, sir.
Yes, sir, please can you just introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Deputy Superintendent of Corps Muhammad Rabi Wuti. I'm the Command's Public Relations Officer of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps Niger State Command Headquarters.
Okay, we want to report an issue to you.
Okay.
We learned that there is a crisis going on in Keta, Ngwari, Bakungu, and Alagbado. It has been on since Saturday. It's a very dangerous thing there. So I don't know if whether your men are aware, and if we are not, probably if you could do something to forestall peace in that area.
Okay. It is highly noted because I can tell you that the command was aware right from Friday. There's an intelligence information that comes in. So, but all of us were even in the office on Saturday, and but unfortunately now, in fact, we are moving to headquarters. I'm on my way. The commander, he has urgent impromptu meetings, but I'll find a way of reaching out to Arms Commander because I know they have left this morning. I don't know whether they have instructed them to go there.
Okay.
But they have left this not long ago, sir. Not long ago, they've left. But I will still reach out to him so that they can stand the scope of their operation.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
So we want to greet the commandant.
So no problem. The commandant will highly welcome. We will receive him.
Inshallah.
Thanch you so much, sir.
So thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for that one. Thank you very much. Now, the Muhammad Chetu is saying, good morning, Badeggi Radio. We are happy to see the resumption, the rescue of 100 Papiri students back home. Of the negotiation, we allow safe return of the remaining Papiri students. Amen. We too, we are waiting for the remaining Papiri students to be reunited with their family to be able to come celebrate Christmas and the likes with them. So real quick, you can give us a call on 0913-857-9001 to also comment on the discussions that we have had this morning. Ugbeda Elia Usman says, good morning. How come Baba didn't lecture in any higher institution in Niger State? He would have impact in the lives of students with his experience and vast knowledge. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Abdulhamid Kiba.
All right, welcome.
Good morning, Baba.
Go ahead.
You're executive Baba of Niger State and Nigeria at large. Thank God today is World International Day for
anti-corruption.
Actually, I want to lay this back to the International Day for Persons with Disability that was celebrated on 3rd of this month. The Niger State government, wife of the Niger State government, under the leadership of Ajia Fatima Umar Babo, they gave an intervention to persons with disability. That is the 250 beneficiaries of the Good Hope initiative that was, funded by the wife of the president, which also in Niger State will benefit. But unfortunately, there was a conspiracy within that intervention because people that are supposed to benefit from these people from this intervention were not directly targeted. The people that benefited some of them are not even supposed to be there, and even the people that are supposed to be targeted are not targeted. So we didn't know how many, we don't know how they were able to select the beneficiary because a lot of local governments in the state most of the local governments were not part of this. So most people were centered, the intervention mostly was centered in the people living in the state capital area. So what about those who are in the grassroots, in our local government? Are they not part of the state? Are they not citizens of the state? So we know governments have done their best, but there are people within the chain, the middleman within the chain that have sabotaged.
All right, thank you. Mohammed Mabakar says, good morning, Badeggi Radio. Daddy, may Almighty Allah continue to safeguard you and leave you for us to keep tapping from your knowledgeable ideas. Sir Nasara Bisnillahi, Badeggi Radio and its crew. Thank you for that one. Bala Benwetuge says, good morning, Badeggi Radio, Mr. Apaya and Mr. Ibile. Late President Buhari abolished the office of the First Lady to save cost. Ordinarily, all offices have a budgetary allocation, of which the First Lady's office is not an exception. The budgetary allocation of the office of the First Lady runs in billions. The abolition of the office did not, however, hinder Aisha from touching lives. We may accuse people around Buhari of corruption, but even his rivals respect him for his uprightness and integrity. R.I.P. Baba Buhari. Says the new tax law takes effect by January. We should all embrace and anticipate inflation. Foodstuffs may be exempted from tax, but other factors would trigger inflation. Households should stock their houses with whatever it can afford now. An advice. Thank you for the good job always. Exactly. Thank you for that one. Because me too, I'm thinking about this. When the new tax law comes into play, won't we have foodstuff costing more? We already have petrol already costing more, and now there's also going to be a tax on petrol too. So definitely, once the cost of transportation increases, definitely the cost of every other thing also jumps up. It is not rocket science. This one, it is normal economic calculations at the end of the day. So listeners, you can hit us up on the number 0913-857-9001. And we have Umar Abdul saying, good morning, the People's Radio. Thanking you for always doing a good job. I'm appealing to Mr. Governor to, as a matter of emergency, come to the rescue of the people living around Pakungu roundabout up to Imani Hospital roundabout due to high level of dust along that axis and the negative impact it may cause on their lives. At least water tankers should be employed to wet the ground to curtail this raising concern, please. Yes, that's true. That's a very important one right there. And I think something like that was done in GK when the construction was going on. You know, we see them coming in the morning to water the whole place and also late in the evening. So it can be done. I don't know why CC more no put una for front again, no make una take time. CC because what you people are doing in over here in Niger State, I'm very sure you can't try that over there in China. You can't try that over there in China. You don't dare do that. For crying out loud. First of all, una scatter all our road, no alternative route. The alternative route that were there were bad. They will spoil your car before you know what is happening.
They say, why Ubanka? Why are you?
Crying out loud. Mr. Pai, yesterday I was telling you, don't come up with white clothes inside Mina currently, unless you get car. If not, your clothes go turn red before you reach house. Now look at the people that are living in those particular axes. Look at the dust.
Many people, asthmatic patients, are seriously complaining. They are going to hell. They are going to hell.
How about? Something should be done about this real quick, please. Former Governor, call your people to order. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes.
How are you, sir? How are you, Mr. Abaya? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
I appeal to the government to look. I'm going to back to Sally. We have no water in Pakistan, no access to nothing back to Sally at all.
All right.
There's no water. We don't have. We are drinking boil water, boil water, and look at cholera rampant everywhere. Please, we are praying to the government. Please let them come to the aid of the Pakistani.
All right.
Please, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. I think they have heard you. They will do something about that. Though the whole of Mina currently is not having water, so hopefully something will be done real quick about that. Mohammed Abdul says, I respect Baba wise knowledge, but lacks. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mohammed Abdul says, I respect Baba wise knowledge, but lacks stability in digesting issues. Always one-sided. Do not always take journalism personal. I don't understand this one though. Right.
You know what you about because once we turn out, you see that backlashes.
Let's go back to the phone lines.
How you look.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. This morning,
Mr. Martin. Good morning, sir.
Not Mr. Matthew though.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning. This morning.
Yeah, the money do not spending from Pedadosha.
Mr. Edo. Good day.
You see now, our government, they know the right thing to do. But they will not do it. They will want someone should say his voice. They will come put that allegation on that person's head. This is the main kind of dust now. Not the way you say. You can't wear right inside Mina. To be sincere. Before you reach your destination, you turn to red. Go and look many houses. Go and look many people offshore. Since how many years? This is 2 years on. No any road as a commissioner. where are we heading to? But if you say a word now, they will say you are talking to Mr. Governor. I'm fighting for my right. I'm fighting for my right. Let them stand up to do the right thing. They should commission one room, even from that Tantaga to that Bekotili. We only say don't free that one. We bought yours too.
Amen. Thank you very much for that one, Mr. Ido. Nice. Alamin Bawa says, good morning, Baba Payano, that's in the studio. Thank God some of the abducted students in Papiri have been rescued, but those who are using innocent people's life for their political shenanigans, God Almighty is watching, and I believe He will fight for the poor. May God Almighty protect the innocent masses and destroy the evils and their sponsors. Hello, good morning this morning. Okay, we lost that call. Ganas Abdul says, good morning, my people. Let's vote Baba Shuaibu Badeggi as a governor of Niger State, inshallah. No, Baba no dey come up for governor. Muna calm down. Yes, he's way past that already. He's way past that. They go just rubbish and everything, you know. Yes, at the end of the day, so please. Abubakar Abdullah says, Salam the People Station. We can stand and fight for other country, but we cannot defend ourselves. There's no sense in this sense. Who is fooling who? God dey poor man back, Abi. God dey poor man prayer. Mohammed Umar Bakar is saying the umbrella party has gone so bad that the sun and rains has penetrated over it. At this point, LP is suffering from inner and external forces. May coalition not collide us into this country. All right. Hello, good morning this morning.
Salam alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum salam.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
I'm doing to Baba for me. But I had something now. Somebody said he wants Baba to be our governor. If say Baba has passed that. We need elders who can do the work for us. He has not passed that. Even me, by my age, you know, I'm up to that age. But I don't have that knowledge. Don't talk like that. We need elders to be our leader.
All right, my bad. My bad. All right, Abraham Morugadu, she's saying, good morning, People's Radio. It really shocked me when I saw the First Lady Senator Remi Tinubu interrupting His Excellency Governor Adeleke of Osun State. Honestly, there's serious disconnect in governance. This is a public disgrace, not to the governor, but to the good people of Osun State. May Allah bless our country. Amen. Suma Amen. All right, listeners, you can hit us up on the number 091385790001. That is the numbers to call us up on this morning. Though I don't know what is happening to the networks at this morning. It is actually, rejecting our calls for whatever reason that I still don't understand up till this hour. But do also keep trying the phone lines. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, hello, good morning. We can hear you.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Yeah, this is General Tony from office.
All right, welcome to the program, General Tony. Talk to me.
Yeah, you guys are doing a nice job. Everybody that is saying Baba is not narrating it well. Let him come and narrate his own way. You see this country, we are all full of confusion. Everybody wants to be and you won't correct. This man now narrate something. They try to like into my eye. Now, see, that's the one corner they call. If you don't have If you call, please let me allow some people to call, please.
Thank you, General.
You talk like a general. That's very waste time.
Just go straight to the point.
Don't waste time thinking. They'll just ask coin.
Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning. Good
morning this morning, Mr. Adekule.
Thank you. Prayer, please, I want to, it's just a matter of concern within the state. And it's nothing than the issue of water. It's not a prayer. Please, can we sometimes just move around the morning and see what is happening to Niger Life in terms of this lack of water? Can just the management of water city water board just come out and tell us what is the challenges? Come and see the way family, child, an old man running after Mirua. You see 5 persons running after 1 Mirua by road. And by the time you get there, they say it's 1,500 naira. You can't drop in your money. Is that dividend of democracy? What is happening in Niger State on the issue of water? Let water board come out and tell us the challenges as well. So that we will know what they are going through. And we can pray over it so that they can overcome it. But being adamant, I think it's not a good one to the Niger Life.
my king. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Adekunle, for that wonderful one. We need water.
That issue of water is a very serious issue. Even though the water board, like I said, from our report, it is pipe water. I would like to see a situation whereby, if it is that pipe that is being vandalized by those miners, it should have been repaired by now and security mounted. Since you have identified a point, so because of their activities, sabotaging shouldn't deny us of this water supply. So what about, please, people want to have water. We are in a dry season now.
Yes.
And getting the water, the source now. Some of the was because
no, the rivers dried earlier this year. I said the river, the wells dried up earlier this year, Mr. Paya. Like my own compound now, we were still getting a whole lot of water by this time of the year. The well actually dried up around mid-January, ending of January. But now you hardly get one bucket of water from that well. So where do you want us to get water from?
So
and now we are now at the mercy of the Meruas. When a Merua is going to fetch water for his 10 jerrycan at 20 naira per gallon, and he's going to by the time you look at 20 naira per gallon, and he's going around with 10 gallons, that is 200 naira, Mr. Paya. And this same person is now coming to sell it to you at 1,000 naira per truck.
1,000 naira.
At 1,000 naira per truck. So you should look at what is really happening now. So we are not left at the mercy of the Meruas. We are left at the mercy of these people. They are doing what they like because they know that you don't have a choice. You must to buy.
No alternative.
You know alternative. If water board were bringing water, you wouldn't need to buy from them. They will be begging you to even buy anything.
Of course.
But when they know that there is no water, they can do anyhow. And that is why you see. Let me even tell you what happened. Where I was staying in Chanchaga, Mr. Apaya, that was last 2 years. They come from wherever they are coming from, without anything, but they will give you a wheelbarrow first to start fetching water and supplying people. And I tell you, within 2-3 months, they buy a Bajaj from the proceeds of that venture. For you to know how much they are cashing out, they buy a bike, and when you are fetching water for 200 and you are selling for 1,000, if you can sell 10 truck in a day, how much gain? You've made 8,000 naira for that day.
Of course.
Even civil servants know they make that money in a day.
Honestly, the water board need to do something.
Very
quickly about this,
quickly,
because people are going through hell.
Exactly. Okay, let's pick the last call, then we'll call it a wrap on the program. Hello, good morning this morning.
Nakwana.
You are.
Agata.
Lafiya.
Da mun ji a studio kun ce ana rikici a Kwakungu kuma muna zaman lafiya.
Okay.
The personality who calls us a very, very serious, very important personality.
Okay.
So it's all dependent on where you are.
Maybe
we just have the information and we're saying it, and
immediately, yeah.
I think the personality is involved. It's a very, very important personality.
Yeah.
That's just text us now.
All right.
Yes.
I think that is the most you can take on the program today, Mr. Paya. So, parting words on the program this morning.
Well, I have 2 parting words. I don't know if that person that is still calling, because he cut off, whether you don't have call. If it's not the one, just
it's
call.
not the one. It's not the one. Let's go.
Okay, so my parting was that we had information about what is happening along this area, Bakungu, Ketarongwari. Sorry, Ketarongwari, Alagbado area. Ketarongwari, Kwangila, Alagbado. So it's calling Bakungu. Do we call Bakungu?
Yes.
We did mention Bakungu. We said Ketarongwari, Alagbado, and those are areas. So if Bakungu is what you hear, so it's not Ketarongwari.
All right. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Paya, I think that's the much we can take on the program this morning. So, listener, we'll come your way again tomorrow with another outstanding edition of the program. Do continue to stay tuned to Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM, the People Station. As up next, it will be time for the Badeggi Radio Link with Mr. Usman Apaya. So, stay tuned. Don't touch